Hey, it's Daisha D, and welcome to Daddy Lessons with me. This episode is a little different because I interviewed my paternal grandmother just to learn more about her background, her childhood, because I honestly didn't know a lot. And that's not uncommon in families where we don't really, our elders don't really share a lot about their past. Maybe the good times, but not necessarily the not so great, right? And so, before jumping into this episode, I've split it into two because we had a very lengthy conversation. But I hope you enjoy it. Trigger warning: there will be themes of abuse discussed, and take care of yourself. Pause it if you need to, but I hope you enjoy part one of Linda's story.
Ain't too much for you to know about.
Like I know Helen, right? But
Yeah,
I don't know who your dad is.
when my dad died, I was 17 years old, and my dad used to work for the railroad company.
Who's his name?
Oliver, Oliver Ray.
Oliver Wright.
Yeah, see, my daddy used to live on Aiken Street over there where the school at.
Mm-hmm.
He used to live across the street in that store, and his wife's name was Mama Lucille. My wife was he was married.
Okay.
I mean, she already know. She know with me, Richard Dean. She already know but the two of us.
And she didn't care?
No, he had other kids. His aunt one that's grown than us anyway. That's older than us anyhow.
So he was married to Lucille, but he had other kids.
Yeah, they've been married for 52 years.
Did they have kids together?
They had kids together. My daddy was already married when him and Helen had got together.
Got it.
Yeah, Helen had already know that, but she just had me. Then she going on. She turned around, had Richard Dean. So ain't nothing Mama Lucille could do with that. Just step us. That's it.
Oh, so y'all went over there to her house with the other kids?
We used to go over there. I used to leave school and go over there because the school was right here and the house was right there facing the school.
So that's why your last name is not right.
No, my last name is in Helen last name before she even got married.
Right.
Helen last name was Drayton.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why my last name was written before I even got married.
Right. So who did she marry with the last name Simmons?
Helen I married Willie. That was Gertie daddy. Gertie is not my sister, but she just called me her sister. But I never went to her house. I used to call her when she used to be out in the street. And then after she got sick, me and Baba started calling her like that. But we know what this.
So what is Richard Dean's last name?
Richard Dean's last name was Johnson. And her last name was Drayton before she got married.
Why is her last name Johnson?
Because Head last name was Johnson. She married to Head, and I married to Robert. Them two different brothers.
Hold on. Oh, Johnson is her married name.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah, because that's her last name, but after she married to Head.
Okay. Did you ever meet your grandparents?
My grandparents?
Yeah, like Helen's parents?
I used to stay with Mama when I was little. I always call Mama, and we always call Helen. But that's how we used to head in the street.
Uh-huh.
So we call Helen, and next thing we know, the Mama house been on fire. She had to put the oil in the lamp and light the lamp. Mm-hmm. By the time we get back there, the people don't go on and they end up sick everything out the house.
Alrighty then. What did Helen do, like job wise?
Helen used to work to a motel.
Okay.
And she was her and some other people working to this motel, and her husband, which is that's not my daddy. Mm-hmm. So when she would come home in the daytime, all he used to do was just fight her and everything like that.
Gertie's dad?
Mm-hmm.
Just because?
Because she'd be working, and then when she get off, instead of she come home, they'll go to the store and get their little probably bed something, then drink, and then she'll come home. Then he start arguing like a fool or something, start beating on her like that.
Did she ever like call the police or anything?
She called the police just that one time, but then she told herself she ain't gonna do that no more because before she let him kill her, she would be the one kill him. But actually, the Lord took him. He just going like that. Yeah, because that man was too much. That man used to take my clothes off and tie me to the wall and just beat me like he
Oh
beat
my
me.
God.
Yeah,
Why?
because that's how he was. That's how he used to just tie me to the on inside the house on the wall and just beat me just like that.
And she didn't know.
Nope.
And what was his name? I know Simmons is his last name.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
When did they even get together? How old were you?
I was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, see, Helen. After that, Helen used to drink a lot too, and every time you go up there looking for her, the pot on the stove, but he done pulled kerosene and stuff inside the pot, so we couldn't eat none of the food. Helen used to bring money and stuff over to Mama to go buy food for us,
Yeah.
so she gonna cook for us to eat. Every time we go looking for her, just find him, you'll find her. And then when you find him, you done been a fight. But that's why the damn house and stuff and like that when we going looking for food.
He sound evil.
That's why the house has been.
And he didn't die until
No, he got sick somewhere down that road right there. And he been home. Well, he been home one day and I going down there looking for her, but I know she wasn't home. Helen used to go to the Salvation Army store. That been her store. She used to always go there. When you can't find her at home, you go on King Street and you find her in there. She go and buy these little things and stay till she get ready. He been hungry. I tell him, you hungry? That's him, yeah. But I said, Lord, forgive me for this, but I just had brought some food for plate with it, and I shared with him. Then when she come, I said, well, I don't give him some of my food. He don't say shit and go in the back and sit down. She done had all day. She done had all day what she could say, because he was not getting this out of it, and sitting in the front room in his chair, looking out that window to see if she coming and. Ain't nothing else he could do. Sit down there and just see what he won't say. Tell him just ignore it.
I mean, what can you say to that?
Ain't
He just mean.
Yeah, because he been mean. I always tell him that when they talk, yeah, that's a little bit. I said, that's not my daddy. I said, I tell y'all that. That's her husband, but that's not my father. And they look at me like, I said, no, that's not my father. I don't tell y'all that. So he look at him, look at me. Go on about the business. Then he come back the next day. I get a phone call and say he was not gone when we was there. I go on down there the next day
To make sure.
to make sure he been not gone. Like they say he gone, he gone. So I just go on down there and see what's what and tell him I'll be back the next day whenever it was the funeral and stuff like that. But other than that, that man was never a good daddy to not me, but not to none of us, to tell you the truth. But he been more of a daddy to Richard Dean than he was for me.
Why?
Because
why do you think?
Because Richard Dean respect him more than I did. I ain't gonna expect nobody gonna call me. You go to school. You get your lesson, then some home, you come home, and then sometime when I go home, I get cussed off for this and that. Then he just run me down. I just go jump out the damn window and go. So he put a note up there. If I jump out the window, if they catch me, that's what they would do. Well, when they catch me, well, he didn't have time to really beat me like he wanted, because I had bust my whole foot when I jump over that fence.
You were trying to run away, or what were
I
you trying
was
to
running away, but not too far that I couldn't come back. But I was trying to run away, but then they didn't know it was a glass down there at the time I jumped over the fence. And I didn't know I had cut my foot. So that's the only reason I did not get a beating that day, because they had to take me over to the emergency room. So I could
And the hospital didn't say anything? They didn't ask any questions?
No, because the back in that time, they don't ask no questions about what happened. They just like how that happened, man. I tell them I just jump over the fence.
If that happened now, you would have been taken.
I would
By
have been gone.
DSS. Yeah.
I would have been going for DMS. For DMS get to me. Girl, I'm scared. But I was only scared because I know something that happened to my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chester is the one that come after me for them.
Who?
Chester, that one used to be one they to bury them house.
Oh.
Yeah, he the one come after me. Other than that, they wouldn't catch me. I would have been gone. I just keep running and running. Then I tell myself, I said, you know what? These days that man nigga mess around, I'm gonna kill that man right there. Cause one time when he hit me again too, I'm 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So that's enough of that beating and that beating. I said that's enough of that. So I tell myself, you will stay right there and hide, but when the police come, I be done bust your damn head before the police get it. But after the police come, I just tell him I'll go stay with Mama. You know, Mama, old lady name. I went and stayed with her for a long time. I never had come back to Helen. I just come around.
Oh, you left at 15?
I left Helen at 15 and go stay with this lady. This a church sister. Well, she been going for a long time, but I went and stayed with her on 45 Shepherd Street.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there for a long time. I tell her.
When did Juan come in the picture?
When Juan come?
Yeah.
Girl, when Juan come, I've been 18 years old.
I was wondering because if you left at 15.
Yeah, no, I was 18 years old when Juan come. Well, see, when Juan come, I've been on. Well, Willie wasn't dead yet anyway when he come, but when Juan come, I still been 19 right there on 19th Street, right in that house when I had Juan, which he didn't like it no way, but because when I went to go someplace with Robert, they wanted me to let Juan stay with them, but then he told me, no, she got to take that baby with her, so it was no problem. I just take Juan, wrap him up, and take him right when we going to a party.
So you met, I feel weird saying Robert. You met him while Juan was a baby?
Well, Juan was a hand baby when I met Robert.
Oh, how did y'all meet? Because I don't know that story either.
Robert mama used to live at 12 H Street, and we used to live at 19 H Street. So that's how I had met him.
Okay.
But then when he talked about marriage, you asked me to marry me, and you will come and give me a damn watch. That ain't no damn ring.
Why did he give you a watch?
I don't know. You know that's how he think. He come and give me a watch.
So he proposed with a watch?
No, that's the watch he come there with the gift to me.
Oh, he was already wearing it?
No,
or that was the gift anyway?
Yeah, he bought me and he opened it. Boy, you better take the thing back when you get it from, because I don't want that. So
you said no?
I tell him, no, I'm not marrying you. You give me a damn watch. When you open a ring box, you looking for a ring to be in there. You not looking for no damn watch and nothing else. I open that thing, I give him right back to him. But the next day he come back with the watch. So then when I go on to find out, because you know me, stupid as I is, I get on that phone and I call the store, and the lady said, oh yeah, he called. I said, okay, that's all I feel I want to know, because you know sometimes these men lie. The lady said, that's the truth. I shouldn't tell you that to start with. And that's how I found out how much the ring had cost.
Oh, and that's why he had a watch.
Yeah, but he didn't lie. He going to come back with that damn watch. You give me no damn watch, because I'm not gonna take it. No, I'm not. No, ma'am.
And you were 19 at this point?
No, I was I was almost 20 years old. This is like a day or so before I turned 20 years old.
And how long had y'all been dating?
Girl,
probably it sounded like 2 years or so.
Well, we were just dating right off the bat. But the bad thing about it, okay, after we had to go on and get married, I went in the book and I find the preacher. He was living right across the street. So I got married to him that night. And he started talking bullshit to me. So you know what I did? I going right out there and meet one daddy. They going right on out. You go? Yes, I did. And I come back. I go in the baby house and I get Qantas, And I come on home because at that time we had our own house. We had our house upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I go and get one. I go on right there. So if it's something you've had to say, you better say it to me while my eye open. Don't wait till I close my eye and then you do something because I'm gonna get you back when you sleep.
What did he do?
Them hand right there he got.
Mm-hmm.
He got his hand. He want to use his hand. So if you will use your hand while I sleeping, and then you got to come up the next morning so you can get ready to go to work, there's a chance I won't get you back for when you put them because you put your hands on me.
So while you were asleep?
Yeah, but if he put his hand on me while I'm sleeping, I was gonna get his ass back.
And this is after y'all were married?
Yep. But I tell him before, but me and Warren Daddy was always like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So whether he gonna come out of his mouth and say I been with the boy and I didn't been with the boy, then that would have been on him because he didn't know see me with him.
Okay.
So he come out your mouth and say, well, yeah, you been with him. Then he come back that next day and tell me, yeah, the see Warren Daddy out there. I said, oh, that's good, but he ain't been here. But at the time, we had already moved on Amherst Street with a house been sitting in the yard. And he told me he had just seen Warren Daddy. Okay, if you see him, you just see him. You won't see the boy all over.
But also, was he still taking care of Juan?
Warren Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh no. He only take care of Warren. When I go to him, I don't tell him I was not going to take you on the green because you got to go through too much shit to go through the judge to get money from him.
Okay.
Like that. So after that, we done split up and stuff. He started coming to the house. I tell him exactly where I live at. Because see, Robert and me, we had a thing where Robert could not come over that front door of mine at all. I didn't want him over that door, so that's broke the stuff up right there. So I just had Nate to come by. So when he won't see Warren, I've been in the house and he ain't warming outside.
So how long after y'all was married did my daddy come into the picture?
After me and Warren, no, me and Nick was married. We wasn't married. After the wedding for me and Robert, that thing was going just like that. Beep.
Y'all had a wedding?
Me and Robert, we and Robert had got married for 2 weeks. We were married for like 2 years before I found out that he was cheating on me with this same girl that had been cheating on Richard Dean with. This girl was supposed to have been Richard Dean's friend. She was coming around to the house to see Richard Dean. But you wasn't just coming around to the house to see Richard Dean. She was coming around to the house to see
everybody's
Robert.
Man.
Yeah, Robert. And she was coming to see, hey, I'm his. You see, Richard Dean and me, we two super person because I'm going to run that bitch down. When I get out there, I don't know where she going. But she run somewhere because I don't know where she going.
See, okay. So why would you be upset with her, though?
With the girl?
I get what she did was wrong, but would you be more upset with your husband?
No, I'd be upset with both of them because first of all, she already know that Robert already had a wife.
He knew he had a wife.
And she already knew that Head had a wife.
And Head knew he had a wife.
And she already knew that. But for her, it didn't make a difference. Because she said if she want her man, she gonna get her man. How you gonna get her man and you gotta come around here to this house? He ain't coming around here to your house. So you gotta come around here where he live at. You gotta come around here where he live at. So in order for you to get to him, you gotta come to him.
Is this why my daddy has your maiden name and not
why your daddy had
your maiden last name as his last name?
No,
versus
Robert,
your married name.
No, Robert last name was Reed.
I know. And my daddy's that's not his last name.
No, Robert last name was already Reed. But because Robert wanted to act crazy with me and act stupid, you had a year before you could put your last name into his one anyway.
After getting married?
Yeah, you can wait for a year.
Oh, you can wait for a year. You don't have to wait for a year.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
To put your last name in his one. So After he started acting stupid, I said, okay, I'll fix this. I would not put Angelo's name in his damn name. Put Angelo's name right in my damn last name. That's why Angelo's last name is Triton, and my maiden name.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The kids ever see him hit you?
Oh no, they wasn't been there for him to see that. Them children wouldn't have been there for him to see that. Because what Robert would do was they at Helen house, and I upstairs talking to him or whatever. He won't come out the bag acting stupid. So okay, so when he hit me one time, I said, okay, you hit me, but I'm gonna make sure you pay for this before you go to sleep. I said, you better make sure I go to sleep before you, because I'm gonna take some lye and syrup and put them in a jar and mix them up together, and you better be sleeping, because I'm gonna pour it right down your damn bed. You think Robert gonna sleep?
No.
No, he wouldn't. He sit up in that chair.
But I'm sure they could tell that y'all, like, that he was controlling.
He tried to be controlling.
Yeah.
But I tell him, my shoes and anything else you see me buy in here, they come in a bag and in a box. Not your hand. So if you hit me with your hand, you will lose something. And I told him that point blank.
And what did he say?
Robert said, yeah, okay, I think, yeah, you know what, I think you telling the truth. I said, you think I tell the truth? I said, let me tell you, you go to sleep and watch what happened. What happened, I went to sleep before because he went to sleep before me. He had take this hand right here and put it behind my back. And I tell myself, okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get you back for grabbing my hand just like that. Because Angelo was a little small baby at the time when he did that. I said, I'm going to get you back for that. So that next night, when he come back in the house, talking his shit, I pick up a little mouse or something to throw at him, but I miss him. But I pick up the hickory dickory clock that, but Angelo one, and I bust him right at that. He's going right through that door. He never come back. I said, I think you better go your way, and then I go my way, and we're gonna be all right.
So that was the end of it.
That's
the relationship.
That's how we separated.
And so y'all had only been married for what, a year?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Did Helen say anything to you about it?
No, she ain't said nothing, because I tell her what Robert did. Hell, I said, Robert should have kept his hand to himself. I said, well, I tried to tell him that, but he didn't believe me. I done tell him, you want somebody that you can beat on, you need to find somebody that you could beat on. Because I'm not going to be your beating partner. No, I'm not. And I wasn't either.
Because most people who grew up seeing that, then they think it's okay.
No, I tell them children it's not okay. If you see a man hit a woman one time, you got to why would that man hit them again? Because she don't give him a chance to do that again.
So you've made it to the end. Thank you for watching part 1. Join us next week for part 2. I'll see y'all later. Join us every other week for a new episode and become a part of the Daddy Lessons podcast community, because everyone has a story and every story deserves to be heard.